And good morning, Minecraft. This is Mr. Kassarian, and welcome to another episode of my Let's Play series. So, I was just down mining for a bit, got myself a good selection of ores, and we're going to start seeing what these ores can do. And it just so happens that we exit right out into the mining caves. Awesome. So I open up my miner's backpack. I got some tin, I got some iron, I got some silver, I got some gold, I got some lead, I got some copper. Ferrous we're going to have to do something different with. So, just to start out with, I'm going to put one of each of these into here. Alright? And we're going to watch what happens and hope this system actually cooperates for once. So what this should do, and you're seeing it's bouncing around in there, and it's kind of working and kind of not, and kind of being a pain in the butt. And this should finish right about now. And that's going to get pulled out and thrown into the ore washing plant, where it gets ore washed. Makes sense, right? Right. Now, what I'm going to do now, however, is I'm going to get a chest from upstairs. Nope. Nope. This one maybe? Yes. I'm going to get a chest, and I'm just going to drop it right over here. Okay? And the reason I'm doing this is because... That's magic. Oh, crap. I want to take that and my item ducts. And this ore washing plant doesn't always produce ore out the other side. If I upgrade it... Give it a whack with the old wrench. And tell it to ignore. We can see that it's actually going to push out a whole bunch of different things. We're going to get tiny piles of copper, purified copper, and some stone dust. Okay, so this isn't just, you know, oh, we get that and this and that, and we just pop it into a electric furnace and we're all set. No, 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 no. No, it doesn't work that way. Sorry, guys. So we're going to have to wait for all this different stuff to process out before we can actually get a good idea of what we're doing here. You can see we're waiting on the crushed lead before we process the silver. So this is going to give us some bonus materials, and I'm going to be figuring out in the meantime how we're going to deal with all these bonus materials. And I'll bring you guys back in once I'm done, and I have all of the sample materials all set. So I'll be right back. Alright, so now that I have all the sample materials, you can see it's quite a list, and a lot of stuff that actually needs to be processed, which is an issue. So, alright, let's get this pipe out of the way. And we're going to have to bring it up a level. I know that we're going to have to do that. And then we're going to have to kit it, did it. No. Thought there was a way to convince these guys not to connect, but there is, and I understand it. I just really wish I didn't have to do it. All right, so that can wait for a few minutes. Fine. All right, let us craft some more stuff. Do. Some of that, some of that. Some of that, some of that. Alright, let's go back down because I forgot to count something out here. Alright, let's take a look at this chest. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. 6. Alright, so I need 6 crafting tables. Okay. Six of those. Alright, what's 6 times 4? 24. We get that and that. Yoink. Yoink. and that. All right. And we get ourselves our auto workbenches. Not too shabby. Let's get ourselves our wooden transport pipes. Build craft logic time. All right. So then I need a few more. 1, 2. And I need some glass. Perfect. That and that. If I can stop picking up random stuff. Alright. I can't wait to get some sort of an auto crafting system working. And we'll get some of you. A load of that. I didn't want the miner's backpack. I wanted the digger's backpack for some of that. Alright. We got that and this and a few of those. And then we need, that's 1 engine, 2 engine. We get some of these. And some more redstone engines. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Awesome. All right. So let's get this working, shall we? Drop down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ugh. Looks like we're going to have to break into this wall a little bit. Beautiful. There may be another way to organize these, but honestly, right now, I'll honestly try to do this as quickly as I can. Which doesn't mean that I won't grab some materials that come to my hand as soon as I can. Alright, perfect. Now, let us put our levers in here. And let's get our transport pipes on. Like that. Now we just need to put our engines in. Like that, alright. Let's get our item duct. Have it go out, up, over. Like that. Beautiful. Let's get our wrench out. Don't connect. Don't connect. Okay. That's good. That's great, in fact. Now let's get some iron ore. And put that in there. Alright, hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, we're back. So I did a little bit of building off camera. As you can see here, things look pretty good. All I did was hook up some gold pipes here, some iron pipes pointing appropriately, all going into a chest at the top. That chest at the top is then going to flip over to import back into the net. Like that. Perfect. So now, if I flip that to keep it disactive, and I also need to come back here and turn that off. All right. So now, if I fill this in with my tiny piles of iron dust, put that in like that. Oh yes, and we need one more pipe here. Let's give her an item duct and our barrel, because we need somewhere for the stone dust to go after it's finished. So let's take our stone dust and plop that in here. Alright, so our iron dust is settled. Now we need the tin. So let's get some tin ore and start that cooking up. And yes, this guy's wasting lava, but we'll deal with that eventually. Alright, so we should have this running now. Should drop into the ore washing plant, and that's going to keep running. Alright. In the meantime, let's connect that. Install a servo on it. Alright. And let's sort that. Let's get one of you, 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 and one of you. Alright. Oops. That's backwards the way I want it, isn't it? Because what we want to do is we want to take this, right? Let's get one of these, because we want to open this up now and blacklist these from being allowed to be put in. Just like that. Perfect. And we are still washing. And stone dust will continue to show up in this chest. Don't worry. But it'll eventually all filter out over there. You have a... Buddy, you got a plunger on your head. Hat unlocked. Bloody hats. Alright, that's still washing. A pile o' tin dust. Perfect. There we go. Iron dust can go in here. Perfect. And because of the way these work, nothing other than what should be going in there will be allowed to. So I have iron, tin. Why don't we take care of copper while we're at it? Resort, copper ore, iron ore goes in, and tin ore goes in. How are you guys all getting it? Oh, derptastic, guys, derptastic. How are you doing? You're still making stuff. Alright, fine. Are you still ore washing the tin? Alright, stop that. Where are you guys coming from? Well, I'm spawning you guys by hitting you, which is probably what's going on there. Alright, so we're ore washing the crushed copper. Don't worry, guys. We'll speed this up over time. But what I'm going to do for now is I'm actually going to end this, and I'll bring you guys back to all this in a little while. Be right back. Alright, so I think I have everything hooked up properly. I think. I hope. Alright, so let's get this turned on, shall we? Now, how am I going to get everything back over out of here without installing a pneumatic servo? Excuse me. Well, simply put, let's go find that gravity gun of ours. Gravity gun. There we go. And let's pick this up. Move it over a block. There we go. Give that a whack. Should see everything. Oops. Oh, it's not pulling the purified because there's no place to send it. Okay. But all of these should go into their respective slots. Yeah, and yeah, okay, that starts processing. And these don't get pulled out because they have nowhere to go. Perfect. So why don't we connect our item duct like that? What should... Ooh, that's not what I wanted to have happen. No. 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 Yes. No, 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 yes. Okay. This stuff can go up here. Like that. Perfect. This is going to start processing now, which is also perfect. Except there's no place for it to go yet. So let's send it. Oh, no, I was right the first time. All right, no problem. So let's send it up. Don't disconnect. Ha! Because they're all multi-parts, remember? And then this one. So that's like that. That's stuffed. So let's put this in, wrench it around, and let's give it an output. Perfect. Now this should start producing the purified crushed lead we need. But remember, this thing's blacklisted. Oh, I should blacklist it with one more thing. Thank you. Now, why did I set it to blacklist instead of whitelist? Well, first of all, I want the piles that we're yanking out of this. There's a pile of sulfur dust there. Which, remember, we want that, actually. So let's connect that and drop that in there. Yeah, I'll have to run downstairs to collect it, but oh well. And now this. So what'll happen is all these small piles we're making. We have one more ore set that's going to try and drop into here, which is fine. Yank. You can see this is backstuffed right now, so it's not going to pull anything else out. That's chewing along with that. Okay. This thing isn't going to process because it already is considered full. And this is going to keep running. Perfect. All right. So why don't I let the backlog resolve itself a little bit, and I'll be right back. All right. So it looks like the system's working decently well. I mean, we're backstuffed by a lot, but that's kind of how this works. So, let's work on improving our power situation a wee bit, shall we? Doesn't seem like too bad an idea to me. Alright. So, we're going to make some geothermal generators, which you guys have seen in previous seasons. Geothermal generator. 2 empty cells, which are tin plate extruding gets me 3 empty cells. Okay. So let's say I was making, let's see, 3. 30 EU per tick, 4. Let's see if this blows it up. It shouldn't, but we'll find out. So 4 times 4, 16, 18, 6. Alright, we'll have some empty cells left over. That's fine. Metal former. What was the recipe for these? Tin plate and extruding mode. Okay. We'll roll these into plates and see what we get. I already have the generator, so I was actually going to make another solar panel, but I decided against it, so that's fine. What else do I need? Just some glass and 2 iron item casings per. So that's 8, so that's 4 iron bars. Give me 4 of those, please. And roll it for me. Oh, really? And running out of power. Great. This is why I want to build geothermal generators. Yep. This would be exactly why. So let me... Well, will you finish? Will you finish? Will you finish? 6. Go into extruding mode if you'd be so kind. Yep, so I'll be back once this stuff finishes up. Alright, so I believe we have everything we need now. So let's do that. Oh, glass, right. Let's do that. And we get 4 of them. Nice. Now, just for safety's sake, let's get some copper cable. Let's drop down here. Really? Really, really? Need to figure out where all you guys are coming from. Alright. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Nothing blows up. Nothing blows up. Whew. Nothing blows up. And these guys are now running. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. We're filling up our bat box. And all of our machines down the line should be filling up as well. So that's 2 plus 3 is 5, and 16 is 21. So that's eating a lot of power right there. Right. That is eating a lot of power, isn't it? And I think that cable runs long enough that I might be... Yeah, I might be. Alright, so that's that. That's filled up now. You guys should be turning off as soon as... Oh, they're going to fill up their... they're going to fill their internal buffers, and they're going to shut down, so that's fine. These guys should have plenty of enough power now. Good. Ore washing plant is washing the ore. How much of you do I have? 7. Plenty of stone, though. This guy's running. I'm not seeing any backlogs other than there. So looks like we're all set now. Pretty much, at least. Where on earth are you guys coming from? Oh, but I am running out of lava at a frantic rate. Oh my word. Alright, well let's first of all, this probably is full, relatively. Require a high signal for me, if you would. Okay, you're actually filling back up, I think. Okay, that's the timer upstairs. Okay. So let's think about upgrading our energy storage. It's going to require a bit more than just upgrading the energy storage, though. So let's go see what it would take to go up to the next tier of IC2 energy storage. All right. So the next tier up is the CESU. Output 128. Bronze plates, advanced RE battery, bronze item, lead dust, and sulfur. So I would need 3 sulfur for this. Okay, I can do that. Should be able to get 3 sulfur out of here. Actually, I should already have 3 sulfur upstairs, come to think of it. Unless that's my other server. I don't remember anymore. 3 sulfur. Okay. And each one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 bronze item casings. Hoi. Alright, well, what do those cost? Those are 2 per. Okay. So, I need 10, 12, 8. So I need 8 bronze ingots. 3 tin. Perfect. All right, let's get these guys into our metal former in rolling mode. That's awesome. Thank you. Let's put those back, and while those are working up, let me clear out my inventory a little bit. All right, after a bit of crafting, now that I have a bit better energy supply, let's start working with this, shall we? All right, so the first thing we're going to need is that. Lead, sulfur. And that gets us 3 of those. Okay. Then we need that, that, and that, and then this gets us the CESU. But wait, I hear you shouting. You can't put it in yet. Output 128. Yes, I know. We have to get ourselves a low... it's LV, right? An LV transformer, right? Let's try it this way. Transformer. All right, so... output 128, high side 128. What do we need to make it? A coil. Bloody coil. Ay, I'm getting to hate these coils. Wait a second. How much do I yoink? Because I think if I switch it to extruding, I can never remember quite how much I get out of this thing, but that's fine. Let's see what it pops back out at me as. 3. Okay. So I do need... should be fine as it is. And let's get that out and get some iron. We should be all set to plug this thing in. I hope. What's the recipe for that? Oh, okay. Right. All right. Let's pull that. Thank you. Get some iron out of here. And let's do this. Coil. I just need some wood. All right. So it goes coil, cable, cable. Technically it should have 2 coils, but that's all right. What did I screw up? Oh, insulated tin cabling. Do I have 2 of you waiting around? I do have 2 of that laying around. Ha. Awesome. LV transformer. Perfect. So let's run downstairs. Let's figure out how we're putting this all together. Do I have my wrench on me? I don't think I have my wrench on me. In here. I already had a wrench from earlier, but it's almost broken anyway, so we didn't waste much. All right, let's pop downstairs and see what we're doing. Really, guys? And a carrot, so I guess it's not all bad. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to wrench this out of place first. All right. Actually, the first thing we're going to do here is get all of that disconnected. All right. Then we're going to take our LV transformer and plug that in there and switch its siding around. Fix it to step down, just in case. Now we're going to put in our CESU and shift wrench it over. So we should see plenty of power feeding into that system now. And are you guys still getting enough power over here? Perfect. Perfect. And now what we're going to do is we're going to plug our bat box in right here. So this way, we have some extra power storage going on that'll keep everything nice and happy. Our CESU is charging. We're stepping it down automatically. And we're feeding power over to this system with next to no loss, which I sincerely appreciate. So we've upgraded our power system. We've upgraded our ore processing. All I need to do is just junk my ores in a chest down there. Of course, we're still backlogged here, but that's okay. Oops. Yeah, that's pretty successful episode so far. And don't worry, we can speed this up as time goes on. And we're getting all of the extra stuff that we should be getting. And I'm going to be needing places to put that stone soon. That stone dust is going to be a problem. All right, so on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be right back. And for once, I finished up everything I wanted to do right when we hit the point where I need to wrap the episode up. So I want to thank you all for watching. We've had a pretty successful day here, I think. If you did enjoy this episode and you think it was a successful day, give me a like, a comment, a subscription. Just let me know you're out there. Let me know you enjoy what I do. So this has been Mr. Kassarian. This has been another episode of my Let's Play series, Improving My Ore Processing. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, happy mining.